When you install this application and run this application for first time, it will ask you to register as admin. Let's give name, college name, and GCR, email. Okay, now let's submit it. Okay, after submitting it, it will ask for login. After logging in, here on this corner it will show your college name, and here your name, and it will show here the time that you logged in, time that the staff or admin has logged in. Okay, now first let's discuss the personal settings. The help is empty for now. In the personal settings, we can change our name, we can change our email, or we can change our password. Let's try changing name here. I will rename it to Pawan by K. Okay, see, the name has changed here. Okay, similarly you can change password and email. And here in the staff management, it will show it will the staff management tab will be visible for only admins and not all staffs. Admin can add here other staffs too. Let's say, let me add someone called Vishal. Okay, Vishal gmail.com. We add password. Okay, now let me try to log in as uh, let me try logging in as Vishal. Okay, Vishal at gmail.com. Okay, see, here the staff management tab is disabled for other staffs. Okay, it will be visible only for the admin, and all other things are similar to admin except for the staff management tab. Now let me log as admin again. Okay, this is how staff management works. You can delete staff by clicking right clicking and selecting the delete staff from the drop down from context menu. Okay, and now here you can add students. Let's say here this tab is for student management, this tab is for books management. You can add books, you can manage these books, you can check the status, you can update the books. Similarly for students, and here you can check all the transactions like issued, books returned, books damaged, and books lost. Okay, and in the home page, uh, this line over here tells you all the details about the total books added, books available, and books issued today and books returned today. Here uh, this table will show the list of popular books, and this table will show the list of transactions uh, that took place today. Okay, now this button is for issue book. It will open a new window, and you can enter US, and you can enter books, and finally click issue to issue books. And this is for return this button. Okay, now I have added some students and some books. You can add more students. You can add more students And while filling these forms, you cannot leave anything empty here while adding students, otherwise it will show an alert here. Yeah, you can edit a student like this. Edit student, say G. Okay, now add. Okay, now refresh. Okay, see the changes can be seen here. The other options are on right clicking on a student. On right click, you will get a context menu with refresh button. Refresh button refreshes the whole table and repopulates it with data. And this edit button lets you edit the student information. Delete button deletes the student. Delete all. After clicking delete all button, it will ask for confirmation. It will delete all the students visible in the data on the table here. Okay, and print table. For now there is no, I haven't written any code for printing the table. I'll add it later. Now in book management, similar to the student management, it has book list. You can refresh the table to repopulate the table. You can edit book like this. Okay, you can refresh the table to repopulate it. You can even delete a book. Now coming to transactions. Okay, first let's issue a book. Now let me put 3U18 EC 400. See, it automatically populates all the fields if a student exists in the database with the given USN. Okay, now we need to add a book. Now let me put a book code 666. Yeah, as soon as I put a book code 666, if there is a book in the database, then it will be automatically added to our below table. If there is not a book, see, no book found for the code, then we have to add it manually if the book is not saved in the database. Let's say programming in Python. Okay, see, it got added. Now let me issue the books. Let me issue both of these books. Okay, for to student named Jabbar. Okay, these books have been successfully issued. Now you can see that, yeah, you can see that Jabbar, there are two transactions on name Jabbar with status as issued. Okay, now coming to book transactions. When you come to transactions, it will show you all the books that are issued. Now let me, after clicking show all, it will show all transactions. When you click on issue, it will show books with the status issue. When you click on books returned, it will show books returned. Since there are nobody has returned it, it will not show anything. Let me show it. Yeah, it also updates the book. Since we have issued the book with log HDL for Jabbar, it is the status of book is updated as issued. Okay, now coming back to home, let me issue some more books. 3U17AC 016. See, again repopulated, the data was repopulated automatically. Now let me issue 222 and 444 and 55. Okay, I'll be issuing 3 books to student named Pawan, and let me click on issue. See, these books were issued. Now it got today's transaction records table got updated. See, the status for all these are issued. Okay, now let's try to return a book. Okay, now let me enter an USN 3U18AC 400. See, all the books, 2 transactions found due for the USN 3U18AC 400. Okay, now when we click on a book, okay, so it will show all the details of this book. Okay, so the transaction ID, this here shows the transaction details, transaction ID, the student name who took the book, the branch of the student, semester of the student, book title of the book, and almirah number. Since this book was uh, not saved in the database, the almirah or shelf number is empty here. Okay, and the issue date. Now if we click on verilog hdr, see the book, the shelf number is visible here. Okay, right, 13b, right, because this book verilog hdr was saved in the database. Now now let's click return. Okay, see book 46666 was returned. Now after coming to here, we can see that uh, Jabbar returned a book for book of code 6666. Now let me return some more books. 3Q76006. See, for this USN, it showed all of the records or transactions found. Now let me click here. It shows all the information on that. You can change the date, but the date is automatically set for today's date, so you have to set this. So you have to make sure that the system date is as set correctly. Okay, now you can mark damaged or lost here. If you don't mark, if you mark damaged or lost, you have to put some remarks, like if it is lost, then the students and you asked for a payment for student, then you can remark as student paid 300 rupees. Okay, and let's put it as return. And again, let's select as microwave antenna damaged. Now okay, let's say as paid 100. Okay, so this is how you do it. Okay, now let's return this book. If you don't select anything, then you don't have to add the remark. Okay, any remarks. Now let's return this book. Now you can see that Pawan has returned all the books. Pawan has returned 1 2 3 3 books. One is returned, one was damaged, and one was lost. And Jabbar has returned only one book, and the other one is issued. Okay, still not available. Let's check in the book management tab. In the book management tab, you can see that programming in C is lost, program micro and antennas is damaged. Okay, and yeah, rest of all are available to be issued. Now when we come to book transactions tab, we can see that it is showing all transaction currently returned, issued, lost, damaged, returned. Okay, now if we select specifically issued, see all the issued books come in the table. And if you select returned, it shows the returned list of returned books. If you click damaged, it will show the books, damaged books, and if you click lost, it will show the lost books. Okay,